taking the lead with a strike in the 5th, but Norman came back with 2 strikes in the 5th and 6th, so she has now regained her lead by 1 pin. Kendra Gaines up in the 6th and can take the lead back over with a strike in the 7th.
Tripped the 4-9 on this lane last time. That time made the adjustment. High flush.
These two are really lined up.
And on the good pairs this week, when you had that little bit of hold left and just that little bit of friction to the right, there were high scores, and that's what we're seeing. We got the little bit of carry down. It's creating a little more hold to the left. And because of the surface, we chewed up a little bit of an area to the right.
Second TV appearance, and boy, did she make the first one count. Very light. She's been light on that lane, but it's been carrying.
Brenda with the 5-step approach, pushes on her 2nd step. Gets in great position to get into that foul line. Look at that leverage. Loose arm swing. Great knee bend. That's where she creates all her powers, from that knee bend first. She needs the power, being a little bit shorter, which she doesn't mind me saying.
Because you are too.
That's right. She uses the knee bend to create her leverage and her power, and it works.
Just grabbing that spare. I talked about the tight position round. DeRufo, Adler, Dorn Ballard, all of you right in there.
Carol Giannotti doing great with their knee after surgery. Kelly Kulik, our Rookie of the Year last year, and Leanne Barrett, one of the people in the running for Bowler of the Year.
Brenda Norman now trailing by 10. Her max score possible 259. Gaines is 279. Back on a strike.
And you can see she's playing a little bit deeper on that left lane, using a more aggressive ball, kind of trying to go around it a little bit, not very much. Kendra, a little bit further right, little less surface, strong ball.
19 events and 19 cashes, 8th top 5. And Carolyn, she told us she was surprised to make the show because she said her stamina hasn't been that good. She's been very tired.
She said through the middle of the swing, she starts to fade a little bit mentally and physically. So she was very happy that she hung in there.
Wow, she had some room to pull that ball left.
She pulled up on that shot a little bit and kind of bent back real early. I wasn't sure she liked it. Pulls up just a little bit, stands right up. You can kind of see she's trying to lead it. But it held.
It held.
See? Ooh, I'm not sure. Oh, good.
That says she's in the right place in the right ball.
That's right. Don't change a thing.
Brenda Norman closing her eyes. She's not going to look. Gaines in the lead now by 20, and she can take it to 30 in the 9th frame, and that would be a big shot. Doesn't have the hold, though, on that lane.
Left lane hooking, goes a little high, leaves the 4-7. Seems like she missed just a little bit left on that shot. Hoping it rolls out like the last time, but leaves the 4-7. Makeable spare.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my.
And she said it as soon as she let it go. She went, uh-oh.
She knew it.
Kendra has said before she gets going a little quick, loses it at the bottom of her swing just a little, and pays the price for it. Chops the 7 off.
Well, I'll tell you, that missed spare now could allow Brenda to take the lead with a strike here in the 9th frame.
Been going light on this lane. Let's see what the adjustment is. Goes a little straighter. Oh, went a little bit straighter. Seems like she moved a little right, kept everything parallel.
She was happy with it. She said, good shot.
Little straighter up the lane. Looks like she threw a great shot. Still just not making it up the hill there. Left the 7 pin.
So if she spares it up here, she'll be down by 6 pins going into the 10th frame. She won't be able to shut out Kendra Gaines, but she can sure put the pressure right on her again and make her double. Gets the big spare. Brenda also the recipient of having some help. Her significant other, Tim Mack, was here all week, was keeping her calm.
Tim Mack, one of the best amateur bowlers in the world, on the Storm staff, was here all week. They haven't seen each other in a while, so they had some nice quality time, and he really helped her keep her composure. Said, be patient, take one frame at a time, go pair to pair, and think about what you're doing.
She'll need a double here.
Gets it a little right, comes back on that lane.
Oh,
ooh, wobbly 10-pin.
Yeah, she's telling herself, good shot. You know, her parents flew out here for this. They're sitting watching. We're trying to knock that down. So right now, big spare, though, she would force a mark out of Kendra Gaines. Boy, she has been in the pocket the entire game.
She bowled a good game. She made the choice to throw 2 different balls. I think it was the right choice.
Brenda also a Storm staff member and just grabs that 10-pin because anything can happen. Needs to fill it up, get pin count here.
Now, when you're in this position, you need to get all the pins you can because you just never know. Her parents, Dee and Theo, watching anxiously.
Yeah, 10-pin again, and she just didn't get the carry toward the end of the game, but a fabulous game, 227 for Brenda Norman, very consistent with all of her shots. So Kendra Gaines will need a mark and 3 pins.
We could be seeing a revival of last week. Michelle Feldman sneaking into the TV show, goes on to win the tournament.
Well, that's the best kind of mark. So she'll have 2 balls to get 3 pins. I would bet on that being pretty safe. She sure has come through in the 10th frame so far.
Yes, she has.
So Kendra Gaines will move on. But first, we return some insight on how bowlers assist veterans in this week's WIBC Extra Frames.